So I just finished a workout. It was a 30-minute leg HIIT workout, and I am definitely going to be sore in the legs tomorrow. So I decided that I would try my very first Beachbody Performance product. So I decided to try the Recover. It's a post-workout, and I'm trying the orange flavor. So I got both chocolate and orange in the sampler. So this is my first one that I'm trying, and I'm a little skeptical. I don't tend to like things that are fruit flavored, like artificially flavored, like fruity things. And I noticed that there are 7 grams of sugar based on the nutritional label. So I have a feeling I'm going to try this and it's going to be really sweet for me. I'm probably not going to like it, to be honest. But I'm probably going to force myself to drink it because they're not cheap. And, you know, it'll be good for my recovery. So anyhow, I prepared it as directed. So it tells you to mix the packet with 8 ounces of water until dissolved, and then to drink within 30 minutes of working out. This is what 8 ounces looked like. Luckily, I mean, that only fills about half of this cup, so if it is really sweet, I might dilute it to help myself be able to drink it. But I haven't tried it yet. I wanted you to be here with me, so let's give her a go. So this is the Recover Orange post-workout. Oh, it's actually not super sweet at all. It's actually kind of really good. It kind of tastes like a creamsicle. So it's like a creamy orange, and I didn't even use, you know, if this was the chocolate flavor, I probably would have put it in like almond milk. But I figured being orange, it seemed weird to put it in milk, so I put it just in water, as they say. But it's actually super creamy and not bad. Yeah, I can actually drink this, no problem. So that's great. It has like a little bit of a grit to it. So maybe it's not fully dissolved. So for that reason, I might add a little more water just to see if it helps fully dissolve it a little bit better. Or maybe even add some almond milk at this point, because that might make it a little even more creamier and more creamsicle-like. So I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with this one. So, all right, Beachbody, well done. Welcome to my kitchen. So today is actually a rest day for me in terms of working out. So I'm not going to be trying any of the Beachbody Performance products today, but what I will be trying is my very first Shakeology. So I've got everything I need right here already. I got a blender, I've got some almond milk, my packet of Shakeology, and some ice. So I'm going to be doing my best to hopefully make what is a delicious chocolate shake. I know that Beachbody supplies a lot of recipes to sort of, you know, you can add some extra stuff in, like bananas and kale and, you know, whatever things you might want to put in your shake to sort of, you know, maybe boost it with more nutrients or make it more filling or whatever. But I'm going to go with the basic straight up recipe from the back of the packet, because obviously I want to know what it tastes like just in and of itself before I go experimenting. But I do think in the future I would probably throw in like some PB2 to give it a little bit of chocolate peanut butter flavor, maybe some mint of some kind. I have like, you know, these little chopped up sort of like Andes mints type things, chips that I could put in there. So that'll be some future experiments. But today we are going to try just the basic regular chocolate Shakeology. All right, so here's my packet of Shakeology. And so basically it says to use 1 packet with 8 to 12 fluid ounces of cold water or beverage, and they say you could use milk, almond milk, rice milk, or juice, and then add ice and blend until creamy. So that's what we're gonna try. I have just 1 cup of milk for now. I'm gonna see what the consistency of this is, and then I've got my almond milk here ready if I end up needing it. So watch your ears. So, oop, hiccuped. It actually looks like it's probably a pretty good consistency. I don't think I'm gonna need to add any more almond milk. So. But what I might want to do actually is I might want to try a little bit to see. It actually smells very rich, like a very rich chocolate. So if anything, I might want to add some more milk and ice to make it not so rich. But I don't think I have any more ice. So it might be a little bit less of a smoothie and a little bit more of like just a regular protein shake without ice. But let me go find a straw. So I'm not sure where my straws are at, because we don't use plastic straws, so I'm not sure where the metal straws are. So I'm gonna use a spoon, and I'm just gonna dip it in there and take a little taste. Ooh. It's actually quite good. I don't think I want to dilute it. It tastes kind of like a brownie, very much like a brownie. Different texture, obviously, but it's not overwhelmingly rich. So I actually think it's pretty good. So I'm probably going to stick with it since I don't have more ice, because if I added more almond milk, you know, I think the ice is pretty much gonna be gonzo. So I'm gonna pour this bad boy in a shaker and give it a real taste. So it has occurred to me that putting in a shaker is silly because I don't need to shake it because I already blended it. So to give it the full-on college try, I'm just going to drink it straight out of my blender. I like that. I like that a lot. But I think I like just about everything that's chocolate. So what I'm more interested to see is if I drink these regularly, if I start to drink them regularly, they're supposed to have a lot of benefits for digestive health. And I could use some digestive health benefits, so maybe I'll get lucky. Alright, so now I've got my shake. I thought I'd introduce you to Simba since he was contributing to the video as well. So unfortunately I can't share this shake with him because chocolate is not good for kitties. But it actually, I'm impressed that it made the perfect portion for this glass. So there was no extra, but it's like right up to the top. So probably a good thing I took a gulp straight from the blender before. Yeah, I still like it. And it's like the right consistency, so I think if you just follow the directions the way they are on the package, you're good. I mean, it would be nice if it was a little creamier. I wouldn't be mad about that, and that's maybe where, like, you know, throwing in half a banana or something might help. So, but anyhow, I guess he's gonna just clean himself instead of saying hi, but that's it. So I've tried 2 products now. I tried the Orange Recover yesterday, which I should give an update on that actually. I'm not sore today, so I expected to be sore. My legs were noodles at the end of my workout yesterday, and I was sure that they were going to be sore. And I tried that recover yesterday, and yeah, nothing. So maybe it worked. I don't know. But anyhow, see you next time. All right, so I'm exhausted. I just spent the last about 8 hours working in our garage. So I have a ton of stuff from when we moved that has just been piled up in the garage and hasn't been unpacked. And so today I spent the day basically moving boxes, sorting through boxes, deciding what we're keeping, what we're throwing away, what we're going to try to sell, what we're going to donate. So it's been quite the day. And on top of that, this morning I did a lifting workout. So I'm pretty sure my back is going to be super sore tomorrow. Already just leaning over to clean the litter box, I could feel it in my back, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So I figured it's probably a good night for me to try the Recharge. Beachbody Recharge. And it comes in a vanilla flavor. So my understanding is that the Recharge is kind of similar to the recovery drink, very high in protein, and it's designed to help you know, your muscles build and you know, for you to be less sore the next day and those sorts of things. And the Recharge is designed to take before bed. And it's about 9 o'clock, and so I will probably be headed to bed in about an hour. So I'm going to give it a try. So I've already mixed it up, and I just got to open it up. Let me just set you down here. Sorry about the cat. So yeah, here we go. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting. It's just a vanilla flavor, so hopefully it's just pretty, you know, normal. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'd expect from a vanilla. It definitely has a flavor, so it's, I mean, it's nice. It's pleasant, very pleasant. I think there's probably a lot of things you could add to this if you wanted to give it, you know, somewhat of a different flavor. But it kind of reminds me of just like a vanilla cake, like a vanilla cake batter almost. So I'm digging it. And I'm not noticing grit in this one like I did with the Recover. Although I will admit that this one was sitting a bit longer, and I probably shook it a bit better than I did the Recover the other day. So maybe that was part of the magic. But anyhow, I'll let you know how I feel tomorrow and if I think it helped. So I have a back and biceps workout tomorrow, so my poor back. But anyhow, talk to you then. Bye. Hello again. So I wanted to give you a status update because yesterday I told you I spent about 8 hours working in the garage, and I did make a sizable dent, even though it does look like there's still a lot to go through back here, and there is. But I tried the Recharge last night in hopes that it would help me feel less sore today, and I am happy to say that I actually don't feel too bad. I am certainly sore in my back, my lower back, my lats, but definitely not nearly as sore as I normally would be after a day of working like that. So I do think maybe the Recharge helped with that. And so I have a back and biceps workout to do today. So I was worried about that, but I actually feel good to go for that. So, and I'm actually doubling up today. So I'm doing a boxing workout first, and then I'm going to do my lifting. So I thought about trying the Energize since I have such a long workout to get through today. But I've already had 3 cups of coffee this morning, so I decided it's probably not the best idea to go ahead and inject myself with more energy because I'm feeling pretty good. So instead, I'm going to try the Hydrate today. So the Hydrate is a during workout. So basically you just put it in your water and it looks like it's just full of like electrolytes and some sugar. Basically probably what you get in like a Powerade or a Gatorade. So it's a during workout thing to help rehydrate you, and it's called Hydrate. So that's what I'm gonna try. And I've got it all mixed together and ready to go. So I'm gonna start my workout, and when I'm ready to take a drink, I will try it. I'll pause my workout and have you there with me. So hold tight. All right, they're about to have their Hydrate, so I'm about to have mine. And I forgot to mention that this is citrus flavored, is what they call it. So I'm interested to see what citrus tastes like. I'm guessing like a lemon lime, but we'll see. It's a very mild taste, which is actually kind of good because I guess you wouldn't want like a really stinging, lemon or lime flavor. And it's creamier than I expected it to be. I guess I kind of expected it to be a little bit more like water, a little bit more like a Powerade. So yeah, I would say that's probably the most shocking part of this is the creaminess. Not as creamy as like the Recover drink was, or like the Recharge, but definitely creamier than water. So I think that's my one maybe critique, because I love water. So I kind of wish it was a little more watery actually. And I guess I could next time put more water in here. So I guess that might be my pro tip for this one. But yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It actually doesn't have a strong flavor at all. So it's kind of awkward. Like it almost seems like it should have a little bit more of flavor. But yeah, it's not bad. So anyhow, I gotta get back to my workout. All right, so I just finished my boxing workout. And I have to say, after I had said that this was a little creamy, so maybe I should add more water, I did, before I drank it again at my next break, I actually mixed in more water, and it still didn't help it that much for me. So honestly, I don't find it refreshing to drink, and it doesn't, I don't feel like I'm getting hydrated like I do when I gulp a bunch of water. So I am definitely gonna pass on the Hydrate. The Hydrate is a very hard pass for me. I don't care for it, and it leaves like an aftertaste. That citrus flavor is more of an aftertaste, and I don't like it. So, sorry guys, but this is the first one that really missed the bar for me. So, yikes. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Today is a rest day for me. I already did a bit of stretching this morning because I am very sore. But I do have a really busy morning. We're training a new employee this morning, and I have to do it, virtually. So I'm not going to be able to like take my normal mid-morning break when I go and make breakfast. So I have got myself all set up with the Cafe Latte Shakeology. So I just went and blended this so that I have it sitting here ready to go. That way, my stomach won't start growling in the middle of this training. So, as I mentioned, this is the Cafe Latte flavor of Shakeology. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. Oh, that is absolutely delightful. It's a little bit more dilute. I purposely put a little extra milk and a little extra ice in there, almond milk. So maybe normally it has a little bit of a stronger coffee flavor. And I've been drinking coffee already this morning, hot coffee. So it might not, the flavor might not stand out quite as much to me right now. But it's very pleasant actually. And the consistency of this one, I nailed it. It's perfect. My last one was a little, my ice needed to be blended a little bit more. It was a little crunchy, but this is very smooth. And what I'm really excited about actually is, I was thinking about this as I made it. If this could replace the coffee frappuccino that I like to get from Starbucks in the summertime, it's gonna be magical. Because the coffee frap doesn't really have any nutritional value to it, but this does. This has all those superfoods, those great ingredients in here. And what I'll probably do is add, a spoonful or two of my instant coffee that I drink when I blend this up, because then it's like, it's the best of both worlds. It's perfect. I almost wish I had thought to do that before I blended this up this morning. So anyhow, I'm pretty darn excited. Oh, and I just spilled it all over my lap because my lid has a hole. So I need to go take care of that. Whoops. Alrighty friends, it is time to try the third of the 4 flavors of Shakeology that I got in my sampler. So today we are having vanilla. So if I had to predict, I think it's going to taste kind of like vanilla cake batter. And I say that because when I tried the Recharge, which is also made by Beachbody, that vanilla flavor, that's what it tasted like to me. So that is my guess, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I would say they have very much a similar taste. This is obviously thicker and actually a little grittier. So, I mean, obviously it's going to be thicker because it's got ice in it, whereas the Recharge was just in milk. This has milk and ice. But it is a little grittier to me, and I'm thinking maybe I should have added a little bit more milk, or maybe I just need to give it a little time to like fully dissolve, or maybe I just need a new blender, like a better blender. I don't know. It's not bad, not bad at all. I think of the 3 flavors I've tried so far, I would probably, I would definitely wager to say Cafe Latte so far has been my favorite, and then I'd probably put chocolate ahead of this vanilla. Honestly though, I think like a half chocolate, half vanilla would be good, because the chocolate was pretty rich. It had like sort of like a deep brownie batter flavor. So maybe if I did half of a packet of chocolate with half of a packet of vanilla, that would be really good. I don't know. But I did just get my completion pack today. So now that I have my bottle, my official Shakeology bottle, I also have more packets of the actual Shakeology shakes. So I can start experimenting with that now. So anyhow, that's the vanilla. Morning. So it is a Saturday morning. It is a circuit day for me in Lift 4, which means that there's actually no HIIT component to today's Lift 4 workout, which also means I am going to add in a 10 rounds boxing workout on top of my Lift 4 workout. So it's a double workout day for me, and it's a Saturday. So admittedly, I have had 1 cup of coffee, but normally I would have about 3 probably before I started my workout. But today I wanted to try the Beachbody Energize. So this is the fruit punch flavor that I'm trying today. I'm very skeptical. I have a feeling it's going to taste really sweet. Initially I was thinking fruit punch, maybe it's going to be like Kool-Aid, and Kool-Aid is super sweet. When I mixed it together though in my bottle, it looks more like tomato juice which grosses me out. I think like Bloody Marys are absolutely disgusting. So I pray to God it doesn't taste anything like that. I think it's because of the quercetin or whatever this yellow thing is that is in the Energize, that has that like yellowy flavor added in with the fruit punch, which I guess has more of a red color, and so together they kind of made this like tomato soupy looking color, and that it's probably creamier than I was expecting it to be. You know, I found the Hydrate to be creamier than I thought it would be, so I'm wondering if this is going to be the same. But I'm going to give it a go. And then it says to work out within 30 minutes, I think you're supposed to drink it about 30 minutes before your workout. And it's supposed to help you last longer, you know, have more energy to get through the whole thing. So that's what I'm relying on it to do, since I haven't had all my coffee today. But let's try it and see if it's gross. Oh. Okay. Yes, it tastes like Kool-Aid to me. But the way when I used to make Kool-Aid, where I would not use the full like 2 cups of sugar per Kool-Aid packet, so it doesn't taste as sugary as like full strength Kool-Aid, but it definitely tastes like a fruit punch Kool-Aid to me, which I'm not crazy about, because it has that like, definitely has a sugary flavor. And I know there is sugar in it. Let's see, actually only 2 grams of sugar. This is only 20 calories. So actually, if you're someone that loves Kool-Aid, this would probably be a super healthy alternative to that. But then it might also give you that kick. And I did look, because I was concerned about taking this and drinking coffee, but there's actually not a ton of caffeine. This is like a low caffeine energy drink. So the energy comes from some of the other components that are in here. So I don't really know how it works. But supposedly it does, and a lot of people swear by this product. So I'm gonna finish drinking it, and then I'm gonna go do my double workout, and I'll have to let you know if I thought it helped. So that's it. See you later. So this is my husband Josh, and he has just woken up. And he actually normally drinks this amino energy drink in the morning, although he has not made his drink yet today. And so I am going to ask him to compare this Beachbody Energize, maybe the flavor and whatnot, to what he would normally drink in the morning, and what he thinks, flavor-wise, at least.
Smells good. Not bad. I'm awake. I love it.
You like the flavor though.
I love
so
it.
Compared to your, because I think your amino energy drinks though smell super sweet. Like, does your amino drink have a lot of sugar in it?
I don't believe so.
Okay, because neither does this actually, surprisingly. Yet it tastes sweet to me.
It's a different kind of taste, but it's. I know that I've had a lot of different energy drinks, and this is definitely one of them that is pretty good comparatively. So I'd recommend.
Okay, yeah. So we have yet to see what the results are going to be in terms of my energy during my workout, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm coming off a bender of watching Ozark till 3 in the morning, so hopefully this helps.
All right, now give it back. All right, so I had the Energize. I have not had any additional coffee since earlier, and I'm feeling jazzed. I just brushed my teeth with like the fervor of the Energizer bunny, so I definitely need to work out some of whatever this jazzy juice is that I got going on in my veins. I would liken it to almost feeling hyper, like when you were a teenager and you felt hyper. That's kind of how I feel. It's not a bad feeling per se, but if I wasn't about to do these 2 workouts, I'm not sure. Like, I'd probably go a little blah. So, anyhow, I definitely feel an effect from the Energize. And so I'm hoping it really gets me through this workout. I picked kind of a doozy today for 10 rounds. So we'll see. Okay, so I just finished the first of my 2 workouts, which was my boxing workout, and I would absolutely be lying if I said I didn't feel a difference. I absolutely felt like I had way more intensity during this workout than usual. You know, I felt like I was punching faster. I just had like more get up and go. So far, I actually do think the Energize is effective. I'm about to look at my Fitbit data. From what I could tell when I was glancing at my Fitbit during my workout, I do believe that my heart rate was like much more up in the peak zone than normal. So what I'm going to try to do is look back at the first time I did this same 10 rounds workout, look at the Fitbit data, and compare it to this time, because I'm going to be really curious to see. So if I can get that old data loaded, I'll put like a side by side just so you guys can see the difference and compare for yourselves. And if not, I'll put like a sad little disclaimer here saying that I didn't do it. But anyhow, on to my lifting workout. Okay, final report on the Energize. So I just finished my second workout, which was a chest and triceps circuit lifting workout. And I'm pooped. I think I used up all of the Energize. So the good news about that is if I were going to use it before a double workout evening, because I oftentimes, most of the time, I'm working out after work in the evening. So it makes me think that I could actually use the Energize on a night when I know I'm doing 2 workouts. You know, I could use it and still after the second workout, it would have basically burned through my system and I could still go to sleep. So that's the good news. So I definitely think it brought a little something extra, particularly to that first boxing workout. So yeah, I mean, I think it's legit. And now I need to jump in this shower because I'm a hot, disgusting mess. Good morning. It is Monday morning, the day after the Super Bowl. So my diet was definitely off track yesterday, but planning to get it right back on track this morning. So a quick update about the Energize. I wanted to say that my husband made a comment later about how he thought the Energize was kind of chalky. And yeah, I do kind of agree with him on that in terms of like, it did remind me of like the Hydrate, how that's a little creamier than I would expect. And so similar with the Energize, like I would have expected it to be a little more watery, but it was actually, yeah, it has like a creaminess or a chalkiness, as he said, to it. So that is something like, it's kind of less desirable. And he did proceed to make one of his amino energy drinks. And I tried that for a comparison, like, and that's much more like a watery Kool-Aid type texture. So that is something to note in terms of differences. So I just wanted to mention that. But today, for my healthy breakfast this morning, I have decided to make the 4th and final flavor that I haven't tried of the Shakeology. So this morning, we are trying Shakeology Strawberry. So one of my favorite go-to breakfasts is actually, I do like a non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and then I mix in some frozen berries they're organic and they have no added sugar, so I mix those in. I do usually add a couple packets of stevia to give it a little more sweetness, as if it were like a yogurt that you would purchase that has sugar in it. And then I usually make like some turkey bacon on the side. So, and there's strawberries in those mixed berries. So this morning's Shakeology, I actually did deviate slightly from the recipe on the back of the package, and I've gone ahead and I've added half a cup of my Greek yogurt to the strawberry Shakeology shake, and I do have 2 strips of turkey bacon on the side to complement my shake, and so that will make my complete breakfast. And so I will admit, before I added the Greek yogurt, I did take a quick taste from the blender of just the milk, ice, and strawberry mixture. And it had a very pleasant strawberry taste. It was not very strong, not very sweet, I didn't think. So hopefully it's not too dilute now with the Greek yogurt that I won't taste the strawberry at all. And I did not add any like stevia to this shake. So we'll see. We'll see how sweet it is. So I have not tried it since adding in the Greek yogurt. So let's see how it is. Oh, that is delightful. It's actually just the right amount of strawberry taste. Kind of perfect. Because I wouldn't want it too sweet. And actually it is pretty, I mean, it tastes sweet, and this probably does have some sugar in it. Yeah, so there's 5 grams of added sugar in here. So I definitely wouldn't need to add any sweeteners to this. But yeah, it's very pleasant, and it very much reminds me of the smoothies I used to get. So I mentioned that one of my favorite smoothies, I guess I mentioned this in the unboxing video, but how I used to get the strawberry oasis smoothies from Freshens. And those were actually the smoothies without the yogurt because they had fewer calories. But they did also have a version that had yogurt in it, and this very much reminds me of that. So I would probably make the version without yogurt if it was like a summer day and you want it to be a little more like icy. But this, I mean, this is great. I think as a meal replacement, I think the added protein in the Greek yogurt is going to, you know, really make this more of a meal, this with my turkey bacon. So anyhow, I definitely enjoy it. So there was, of the 4 flavors of Shakeology, there was not a flavor that I did not like. I'm trying to think where I placed this one in the lineup. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's probably somewhere between chocolate and vanilla, maybe. I would say Cafe Latte was definitely my favorite of the 4. And the chocolate was really good, although it was very rich. So I think with that one, if I either added Greek yogurt or I did sort of half of the chocolate, half of the vanilla, as I mentioned, maybe that would be really good. And this is just very pleasant. This is more of a, I don't think I would drink this flavor as often, even though it's really good, but it's not like a flavor I crave probably as much as I do like a chocolate or a coffee flavor. So, but anyhow, they were all good. There wasn't a bad flavor in the bunch. So that actually will wrap it up for the Shakeology sampler. And in terms of the other samples, the only things I have left are actually the chocolate recover, which is just a different flavor of recover, but I did already try the orange recover. There's the creatine, whatever that protein boost was. And I'll honestly probably just add that to a future Shakeology shake, but it's supposed to be tasteless, so that's probably not going to be reviewed in this video. And then there's the lemon Energize, and I'm not sure when I'll be taking that. So actually, I'm probably going to wrap up this video because I'm thinking that the chocolate recover is probably going to taste very much like the chocolate Shakeology. So we probably don't need to go over that stuff. So yeah, so I hope you really enjoyed watching me sample these things. Hopefully it helps you make any decisions if you were thinking about purchasing any of these products. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you liked it, because that helps my channel. So anyhow, until next time, bye.